Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna start with our own first cars. Right, so, well, actually, it's not really our own cars, it's gonna be imported initially. We'll see where this is gonna lead. Like I said, I'm not gonna plan this for just to end abruptly, even though it will end abruptly when we start a new series. Whoa, okay, you're new. Is that the same one from before, or... I forgot. Okay, nobody commented on how to export this, so hopefully you guys can help out, but I'm just gonna do this. And I think it could... yeah, it's April, it could be that we are producing that many ships, though. Okay, let me try... Let's increase number of workers here, because I'm not really sure... Yeah, this is just done. Okay, so... oh, wait. Financially. This year. Exports. If I was a ship, where would I be? That would be hundreds of thousands. I don't see it here. Maybe it's not here. Vehicles exported. Really? Nah. What the? I doubt that this was just... or maybe it's a last year. Ooh, a last year. Here we go. So this is something different. It could be it, but I can't click on it to just confirm that. But doesn't matter. Let's agree that this works. Right. So what we're gonna do now? I'm gonna go and we have electrical hoses here as well. That's interesting, because this can create a new place for our power plant, so potentially export any extra electricity. Okay, cars. We talked about the cars in the comment section, and I will be implementing some of them just as a precaution for some of our more important industries. So, what do we have? We have the power plant over here, which I'm gonna go and mark as... Well, I'm not gonna mark it as anything, but I can see that this heating plant doesn't have roads reconnected to it. That's smart on my part, so... let's reconnect that. Okay, I would like to start a conversation about something. It's gonna be a little bit on a serious side as well, so I would like your input in this. This can be constructed with our own... our own people can do this. So, the conversation is, first of all, Julian Renard started a really nice, or made me think about... Just go away. Made me think, which I hate him for, because I don't like to think. He made me think about these magic imports that we have in the shops and how realistic or unrealistic they are. Actually, I tend to agree with him that these magic imports that obviously we're having an issue with are actually not an issue. But it's an issue that our people are starving, right? Yeah, probably. Right. So, what's the deal with these magic imports? Magic imports are not actually that magical at all. You can see that this one is working. Why are you not working? Work, darn you. Anyway, we're gonna let them beat themselves and see if we can feed our people by magically importing stuff. So, the question is, are we supposed to be doing that or not? I mean, okay, magically, food appears on the shelves, but put yourself in a food, like shop owner or whoever works in a shop, in their position. Where does food come from? It actually magically appears in front of your doors with a guy carrying it in. So actually you schedule everything and that food is delivered. When? Whenever you want it there, when you make an agreement to be delivered there. So it's not really that it's just magically appearing, they're making this scheduled deliveries, and that's definitely something that that should be considered in any, like, I'm not justifying us doing this, and I'm hoping in the future I won't be doing this, but and it's gonna be more reasonable where we're gonna have trucks coming from the border, but what's the difference? The food appears in the shop anyway, and that food can be delivered at night when there's no traffic or whatever. Why do we have to see it? So this is my question. What is your opinion on that? It's also the same tactic is with with the buildings being built automatically. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, you can outsource your construction to another company. You can outsource your construction and they can finish this construction for you. For example, as one dam that Julian actually mentioned in Egypt. So yeah, the only problem with this game is not actually this being magically placed into this game. The only problem is that it's built so fast, which is definitely unrealistic part of this. I still prefer making my own buildings, even though I don't have any issues doing that. Morally, my conscience is clean now. Thank you, Julian. I'm not sure if this is a proper way of thinking or not. It's just where I stand at the moment. So let me know what you think about this. What do you guys think about the whole conundrum about the food magically appearing or buildings magically appearing around here? Okay, that's one of the things. I think I wanted to talk about something else. Yes, there's another really difficult conversation I would like to have, and this is something that is going through my mind since I saw the developers video regarding the their own offices and stuff. You saw this. We covered this video as well in one of the in one of the videos that I made previously. I think it was number 15, community update. So if you want, you can go and check that out. So it's a really nice update, and the video, hopefully I'm gonna remember to put it in the description of this video. But yeah, that's something that's interesting. What I got from this video tone that the developers are just trying to finish the game as soon as possible and to move on to other projects, which is definitely not something I support. I love this game. I really enjoy playing it. I enjoy criticizing it. I enjoy complimenting it. So for me, in my book, all of this is on the table. I don't care. I'm gonna criticize it if I feel that it needs to be criticized, and I will not if I feel that it doesn't deserve to be criticized. But this is just my opinion on this. So what do you guys think about this? What do you think the whole situation with them, if they abandon this project or just finish it? There's another thing I would like your input, and I have really strong opinion. I don't really have a strong opinion. I'm just thinking about DLCs, for example. They stopped. They said that they're gonna increase the price of the game just to remove, so they don't have to release a DLC. But I don't see the problem with DLC. If you like the game, you support it. If you don't, you have your Jack Sparrow and the places where you can find the game quite more affordable, but that's not me to promote, and that's up to you guys to do it on your own. But this is my opinion on it. I would buy any DLC they release, probably any DLC they release, which I don't do with. I don't think I ever did it with any game. I did plan doing it, but I'm not sure I ever did it. So anyway, these kind of things, these parking lots, I think they're gonna be horrible. I think they have a problem. If you put parking lots with too many cars, I think we might have an issue with them getting in and out. I think I'm gonna go for a couple of smaller ones over here just to be on the safe side. So let's go like this and this. Anyway, so this is the conversation I would like to start. I would like to make a video separate on this topic as well. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in that, where we can discuss it. What do they mean by that? Will the developers, like, I can even send them an email asking them what's their plan. I know there's yeah, in this video that I'm just mentioned, I can go through the points of development that developers already put online, that you have what you can, what's their development plan, what's in development, what's in the pipelines. And I have to say that a lot of things are quite vague there. They are producing most of the stuff that they have planned. It's going to be released soon, and any of the big projects, they're under maybe or planned or considered or something like that. I didn't get the feeling that they are really into this that much. So this is just my personal opinion. I'm often wrong, so don't take my word for it. But anyway, these are a couple of subjects of that I would like you guys to comment in this comment section. What do you think about the What do you think about the whole magically appearing buildings and stuff in the stores? I mean, like, come on! If you have a delivery, if you order something from Amazon, you don't have to see the Amazon or delivery truck coming to your building to deliver it. It just appears magically there, and the guy is there with a package a few days later. I mean, like, when you click here to order stuff in stores, it's just the speed with which they are getting this stuff in the store is questionable, not the actual stuff appearing there. It's just the speed. So what do you think about that? And the second one is, of course, what do you think about the game and potentially developers? Why doesn't this one have any signs? Interesting. Well, yeah, so what do you think? What do you think, guys? I'm gonna start on some other construction over here because I'm still having so much fun with the building and construction of the city. Also, I can see that these guys here with the delivery of food are having some issues. I can see that trucks here are missing, so this is what I was afraid of, that this distribution office is not big enough, or that they have just too much on their plates. We have the chemical storage set and ready over here. You can see that we have issues with chemicals being distributed. What we can do here, let's see, chemicals. Who are you? You are the guys who are going to fabrics, really? Okay. What we can do now, I can redirect them to here, which is also a good thing. So let's see, chemicals to fabrics. Chemicals to fabric, we have 2 trucks. I will go to this one, and this is Jello warehouse, and you're gonna be loading. Wait until loaded chemicals, remove this stop and press yes. And I hope these guys are gonna start coming here straight away. Nope, because, well, actually, yeah, come on. No, go here. There we go. And the second one, you need to go to here as well. Can I just click on this and you can go? Yeah. That's it. So they're gonna go and charge their chemicals there. They're gonna load their chemicals there. Okay, so who else is distributing chemicals around here? I can see that we have lack of covered hull trucks around here. Yeah, definitely. So this chemical plant can continue working. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's a problem around here with whatever they are doing. What are you doing? Where are you getting this Litopa warehouse? Which one is this? Okay, this is the warehouse where the most... Oh, look at the traffic around here. Okay, there are chemicals around here. They are obviously... We need to stop getting chemicals. Oh, we need chemicals here. Okay, let's try this. These distribution offices that are dealing chemicals around, they need to be connected to this warehouse as well, and they only going to be loading from here because let's go like this, and you're gonna be loading from here. Yeah, it's only chemicals here, so knock yourself out. What about these guys? Do you deal with chemical? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so do you deal with chemicals? There you go. Deal with chemicals from here. Perfect. We have a food shortage. I just noticed that. Where are you belonging to? These guys are food. What? Wait, this one. You're delivering food to Litopa. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so we have an issue with food. We don't have enough food in our shops. So why is that? Because food is not being delivered, so obviously food is being produced. I was even thinking of stopping the exports of food, but I don't think that's necessary. Again, I still have an issue with these little, whatever they are, storages. We have our big crop warehouse here, 640 tons, 14 tons of crops around here. So where are you coming from? Let's check you. Okay, so I am going to just real quickly, sorry about this. I'm just gonna go and check where this, okay, see, so this is 307 tons. This guy is delivering crops from the border here to this grand big central storage area. They have a lot of loading facilities. That's nice. Anyway, we need these crops delivered elsewhere. So let's see if we can deal with this. So where do we need these crops? We need it obviously in in fabric production over here. So we have this train. Oh wow, he's not there. That's shocking. Usually he's always there. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Little choo-choo, where did he go? He might be waiting on his turn. Here we go. Here's here. Okay, so now you have some waypoints here. Why do you have waypoints? Where is this waypoint? Oh, right, this is so you stick to your side. Okay, so you're going to this, after this warehouse, you need to go here. Right, okay, so you're not going there because it's not connected well. Okay, can we connect this railroad so our little choo-choo can load stuff from here? Let's see. I think this is possibility. Okay. Okay, let's try like this. Let's try building these. And let's pause this for a second. As they have one and the other direction, I think I'm gonna have to just focus on the exchange over here. One direction and the other one, that should be fine. I think this should work. And just pay for this. Perfect. And now this little choo-choo needs to go here. Right, and you go here straight away. Litopa warehouse. You are... Yes, you are supposed to unload not crops. Hopefully he's not gonna have any crops there. But you're supposed to unload fabrics there. So let me just select these fabrics to be unloaded, because he's loading crops elsewhere now. So here you're gonna be loading... crops. That's fine, perfect. And you can skip the Wrocław Grain Harbor. This is our farming area. This is where we... Yeah, I probably... You know what? Yeah, you can... No, go there. Go... maybe skip it. Maybe skip it because I'm thinking that I want to get these crops delivered to this central warehouse anyway, and that would be fine. We can have one train doing this. So we're going red silo, warehouse, that's fine. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. From now on, we're gonna have another train that is designated just to get here. So let's see where he is. Okay, hell no, we don't have it. We don't have any trains coming in here, but we should do. So we're gonna have designated train only for this storage and filling in our central storage over here. So technically we are shifting crops from here and we are shifting it all the way to the central storage, and then we are passing it back here for fabrics. That's fine. For fabrics, that's fine. I think it's fine for everything because this is dual railroad. It's pretty fast. We don't have a lot of traffic. Why am I saying this? Because we're going to be developing alcohol and livestock industries there as well. Okay, so I think we can make this work. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get a new train. It can be a slow one. I don't really care. It can be a slow one. We can have a little small train delivering all this stuff here. Let me see. What do we have that is affordable? These prices went up. I don't like that. What's with this? Soviet Union. Okay, PKP. We're gonna go for PKP. 117,000. This is not a powerful locomotive, but price-wise it fits perfectly. So we have green one here, and we have this one. I think I like this one more. Let's go with this one. And then I'm gonna go for a couple of cargo wagons, and this is unfortunately cement. I don't think I still have, or am I missing it? I think I'm missing it because it's $1 purchase price. Nope. I thought it was the that we have those modded. I probably removed it. Modded cargo wagons for. They look like this, but they are for crops, because this is how the cargo wagons for crops actually look like, at least where I come from. So we're gonna go for something from the game. Oh, here we go. These ones. Yes. I actually have them. So we're gonna go for a few of these. How many? Doesn't really matter. Let's go for 5. This is kind of magical number for these size operations. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna tell him to go to this grain storage over here, and you're gonna load and wait until loaded with crops, because if there's a little bit of crops left, I don't want you polluting. Oh, fun. I don't want you polluting the... oh, fun. Unload this and go. I think I just guessed the perfect, absolutely perfect timing for these guys to crash into each other. And why is that? Why did they crash? Because they don't have any signalization here. This one came to this side because he needs to go on this side. Why did this one switch to this side? He should have gone through here. And we don't have lights here, so let me put a signalization over here. So we need the chain semaphores coming in here, and we need these ones coming going out. So I think this way. And this is an intersection, excuse me, and this is an intersection as well. Probably I should put semaphores here, but we don't need to do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna tell this guy to go back to the customs house and turn around. Will he be able to do so? Yeah, he has several, or not. You have several options to do so. No, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I'm pretty sure he can do it because I think this right-hand side track is the one that he's supposed to go on. Let's see here. Come on, remove the question mark. There you go. You know what? Let him go. Let him go back. We have some crops. We have enough crops here. So we're gonna focus on fixing this. I think it's fixed now because we just changed the signalization. For some reason, he stuck to this rail line and went left, but just because that was more convenient for him. But that's not gonna happen anymore because now he's not going to be able to go here on the left side. Okay, that seems to be it. I can go for this chain semaphores over here. That's gonna create a little bit of clearance. And then I can go for these semaphore over here. That's gonna make things a little bit clearer, probably, hopefully. I don't know. Okay, what about this intersection? Can I change these? I can. I can change it like this, removing these and then putting chain semaphores here before you enter this. But this is one big intersection. This is the problem. I cannot put semaphores on this side because there's an exchanger here, because if they want to go into opposite lane, they have to stick to it. But I think this is gonna work. I could have... No, there's no need for semaphores over here. I believe that trains won't go through the intersection if they're not gonna crash into each other, so I'm hoping for the best in that part. Okay, so chemicals are now chemicals are now being sourced over here, which is perfectly fine. I can see that chemicals are rising. Let's go with that. And let's see this distribution office. I think, do we have a distribution office here or what? Or do we have individual trains? Okay, these are individual trains. The individual trains. Okay, so what's wrong with you? Okay, you have a problem. Control H, go home, that's fine. He has a problem because he's supposed to construct this railroad where he can go in one direction, but he cannot go back because this railroad here doesn't support him going back. And where is that? Let me check the semaphores. It's over here. He cannot go back anywhere because these two, actually he could have gone back here, but not into this office. So I think what was the problem, he was supposed to go back in these two lanes, this and this, and none of them are letting him go back. Actually, this one kinda does? Yeah, this one does. He should have... Unless he's one of those trains who came from over there. No, he's not. This is the train who came from over there. Okay, why are you in the wrong lane now? What's with this? This looks like it's finished. Yes, this one is finished, and let's put this back to operation. So what I'm gonna do is pause for a second. So we have these both lines done and dusted. What I'm gonna do, just to transfer them on the left hand side here. And yeah, I can replace a bunch of this track from here just because I would like to make them parallel. And we have new section of the railroad here. We're gonna pay for this one. And we need to put signals here. So this one is in this direction, and let's see, on this side, right hand side goes in, left hand side goes out. The problem is these trains here, they need to have an option to go to the left hand side as well. So what we need to do is create an option for these trains from these tracks to be able to go to the left hand side. So exchanger has to be somewhere around here. Oh, right, that's definitely a wrong one, wrong button. Okay, and let's see, this one and this one, that's fine. I think this should work. The only problem is this intersection over here, and this railroad is not needed anymore. Actually, nobody's gonna use it anyways. Oh, right, sorry, I thought that was a construction office. No, that's definitely going to be needed. And he needs an option now to get in from this side and out from that side. So we're gonna have to fix him as well. This is not going to be hard. So what we need to do is create this exchanger. We already did. I probably should have put this exchanger a little bit down the line, but I can do it this way. So we have additional exchanger here. So whoever gets into these this intersection here will have an option to go to the left hand. To these tracks if going from the opposite direction, and if you're going out, you're gonna go in the right hand track. And this train as well, he can go into right hand track when going out, and when he's going in here, he's just gonna switch to this side and then go in and wait until unloaded over here. So this should work, and I'm gonna go and place some signalization here and some signalization over here. This is not orange because this is orange. We might be able to fix this by doing this. Mix semaphores over here. There you go. Already this one is orange, but we need... yeah, this is always going to be like this. This is fine. I'm fine with this. And let me just put a couple of semaphores over here so the trains can move freely. Well, much faster. So what does this do? It actually gives your train option to go to the next block, next segment, if it's free. And what does this do? If we didn't put these semaphores, the next train wouldn't enter this segment until the first train cleared it. And the first train would clear it when he passes this semaphore all the way until he gets to this intersection. But if we put these semaphores in, they're gonna be clearing these blocks. As they clear one block, the other train can populate that block. So technically, ideally it would be non-stop movement of our trains. You can see as soon as I put these lights, this guy got a green light so he can go forward. It's coffee time. I need to wet my whistle, so cheers guys. Okay, so let's continue on. We have... yeah, I didn't fix this. You guys said in the comment section as well that I should... that these guys are just looking at the mountain. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I will be leveling off this mountain, averaging it off a bit. Let's try like this. Just to be a little bit smoother. Actually, I think this is... yeah, this is like Greenpeace or some other tree huggers are gonna be killing us for this. Okay, this is creating a little bit on the industrial scale. Industrial scale nature. Or industrial nature. Oh, beautiful. I can't even place trees on... oh, I can. Okay, somewhere I can. Okay, on the edges I can. Okay, let's try to average this out a bit. This is what nature lovers, which I'm one of them, love the most. When we actually just remove all the trees from the forest and then don't worry, we're gonna replant them. They're exactly same trees. No, they're not. And this is not working. Looks like this is gonna have to be a little bit more averaged out. Let's average it out a bit. So this is gonna create a little... okay, it's creating plateau here. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if trees are gonna stick. Let's throw it against the wall and see what sticks. Okay, I think they're gonna be happy enough with this. I'm gonna plant small trees. I'm still in the process of doing a video about a different kind of well, oh crap, this looks barren. Well, let's ignore that I just did this. That looks like... I actually don't want to comment on this. It looks horrible. Okay, so what can we do here? What can we do here? This is doing nice. Everything is going well here. The problem is, okay, this train looks like it finished the railroad here, and I'm pretty sure he already looks like he can get back. So I will let him get back, and the other one is constructing this railroad. That's perfect. Okay, we have two railroad constructions happening at the same time. I have a bad feeling about this, though. Here we go. Okay, Control H is go home. You finish this railroad. Can we... Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay for this railroad. Can I start now on the export of aluminium? I think I can. I think I can. We have only one other... I think I can. I can start, continue saying that. What I'm gonna tell them to do is, from over here, you're gonna wait until the lines are cleared. And we can have a train coming here because we only have one bauxite train coming in here. And if we start doing this, we're gonna have a little bit better financial situation around here. How are you doing with these things? So. I'm not too happy about the progress here. Okay, so let's continue on and get a train around here. Let's get a train. Train over here. We're gonna have aluminium exports. We can have, yeah, this is gonna have to be a little bit more powerful one. Mods, or let's see, Soviet. Wow, this is powerful. Right. Let me think about this. Okay, I'm thinking about maybe not that powerful. I mean, financially we are actually, you know what? We don't have. Yeah, aluminium is a new thing. We need to show off that we have Oh boy, this is a double one. Okay, that's fine. Cargo wagon. Let's. We need to go for big ones as well. So let's go for that. 79. Oh, this is big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 of these. That's gonna be 400. Can we go for 6? I don't think it can fit here. I think 5. I think 5 is enough. Okay, so let's go and put more pressure on our railroad system. So you're gonna go and just simply Vulgaris. Go here and fill on aluminium and wait until loaded. That's it. You're gonna unload. You're gonna sell all the aluminium we have. So do we want to go here? Here we go. We come to this issue of this railroad not being adequate. And this is definitely I'm going to be focusing on right now. So this is going to be unloading aluminium. This is fine. Off you go. Okay, let's do this. First of all, why don't we have... Oh yeah, we already have a second train coming in here, and this one didn't even clear it. Oh, this is so... I mean, like... Oh no, there's the second one coming out. Okay. Bridge here. A bridge is first of all collapsed. I mean, this bridge was damaged. I just fixed it as it was, and it's not ideal. I think we should rebuild this bridge. My problem is how much will this cost in 1971? 1971 bridge, if we go for a better one, will cost... You can't build it. That's always fun. What about the other side? Nope. What about if I try to pay for it, and let's see if you're gonna give me any price for this. 100 and... well. Okay, that's interesting. What about the tunnel? Tunnel through here will cost... 500,000. Oh, hell no. Okay, so we're not going for a tunnel. We're gonna leave tunnels and the bridges as they are. What we're gonna do here is just let them use the single tunnel, and we're gonna just extend the rest of the railroads around here. Okay, so what you're gonna need here is entrance and exit. So we're gonna go for parallel to this one, and we're gonna go and build this railroad on the right hand side. You need to clamp into this. There we go. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Okay. Looks like this one doesn't like to be, you know, next to this railroad, so I'm gonna have to do it bit by bit. This is a little bit better, and here we go. Okay, this one doesn't like to be connected as well, but here we're gonna have to create something like this. Here we go. Okay, so we have the second tunnel. This one is a smaller one, but so there's no need for creating anything too drastic around here. So I'm just gonna go and create a railroad line next to it, parallel to this one. Okay, so you might think, okay, this one line was made on the side of the mountain. What do you think the second one can just be built on the side of the mountain as well? Well, I hear you say this, but I don't get you. No, I'm kidding. It's you're actually building side of the mountain with gravel. It's not ideal. It's not as good as bedrock, but you play the cards you've been dealt with. What I'm gonna do here is gonna create all of these. I'm gonna implement that all of these border crossings are gonna be populated. So what I'm gonna do here is, well, hopefully connect this railroad somehow to this one here. Okay, so we're gonna have to have all three of them connected. So let's see if I can do it. Yes, go straight away out of the border crossing and just build the three railroads. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And now we can use the right hand side for the one on the right hand side to go out. That's fine. I will extend this probably a little bit longer. Let me see if I can. How can I connect them all to be like in a single one? So I can do like this and do like this. Or not. Okay, can I do on the opposite side? Okay, these two are connected. Can we do this with this one? Not really. They don't like to be interconnected like this. I can do this, but on the opposite side might not be possible. Actually, it is. But look at the angle of that railroad. That looks absolutely horrible. No, 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 no. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, here we go. This is something. Come on, you were just green. Okay, let's try one more time, because usually it only kind of gives a one chance. Once you go red, you never go back. That's how actual saying goes. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, this is a thing, but what about the opposite direction? No. Okay, the problem here is I need to connect them all between each other so they can go into any of these loading, unloading areas. Unfortunately, this is not going to work over here because they need to have a little bit more space here. So we can do this. We can do this over here probably. Let me see if I can do. So right hand side one should be okay. What about if we go a little bit further back? I can't be messing with these. We have space here. Why don't I use that? How can I use that? Because the problem is that I can't get these tracks to cooperate. Okay, let me try this and then opposite direction. No, you can see that the opposite direction doesn't work the same way. So they just don't like to cooperate. Let me try to remove this one, and probably I'm gonna stop paying for these stupid experiments and try to see if we can make them work. So which one doesn't like it? This one doesn't like it. Middle one being connected to this one. It doesn't like it anywhere. Right. So the problem here is, okay, fine, they can populate any of these train lines, but after they are done, they need to go to the, I would say, furthermost point. Yeah, this one doesn't work. They have to go to the furthermost point. That would be probably this one or the next railroad that I'm going to be building. But you can see that these guys don't like it. I can try to build it here, but the trains won't fit. The full length of the train won't fit. So when he turns around, he's going to be back in the same lane where he came from. So yeah, we have to make it work from here. What about in this direction? No. It's the same. Okay, so this band here is totally not agreeing with me, and I'm gonna have to go and try to try to build it in a different way. That's fine. We can go and do it a little bit more straight. So let's go like this. I will go straight to... Let's see if I can do it over like this. Well, I wanted... here we go. Okay, no free excavator. Fine, fine, fine. Pay for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to just use my own money. Why don't you... Come on. Come on. Just cooperate. Just do it. Just level it. Come on, I paid for it. There we go. Come on. Okay, I'll do a little bit more. Fine, fine. Okay, you're gonna fight me? Fight me. Okay. Let me see if I can level this a little bit more with our own money. Yeah, right. It shows here like it's a freaking Mount Everest, and it's actually just a small mound. And of course. So let's go straight over here. And then let's go... can I bend this? Yes, I can. But it's gonna be a little bit more leveling on this side. Maybe let's try this one here. Maybe like this. So we're gonna have a big entrance over here. Too steep. Okay. See? It doesn't know what it wants. And I just created a bigger bend than it was before. But yes and no, because if I can make it work... If it can be exchanged like this is more or less the length of the trains. If it can be exchanged like this is going to be perfect. Okay, so for now we have a working railroad. Okay, I would like to create a third one. Let's see, this train is going out, so that means as soon as this one clears the railroad line, we can implement the next one. I'm just gonna speed him up and try to pause this. Oh, sorry, pause this. And I'm gonna try to implement the third railroad now. Oh boy, no. Let's remove you all the way and implement the third one. The third one needs to be... let's do this and this. The third one needs to be connected to the... Let's see here. This one can be connected to this one. And then we can have the second one. I wanted this to be a little bit longer, so we have a little bit of a parking space before these intersections. And then we need another intersection over here. Let me build a third one here. All right. Oh no! Don't build that one. Don't build that one. Okay, exchanger on this side. Can you do? Yeah, this will do. This will do. We have 3 lines coming in. We need 1 line coming out, and bollocks. It doesn't work. It needs to. This one needs to be after this one. So let's see if we can do this one. Okay, this is promising, and this one needs to be off. Forget. Actually, do we need this one? Maybe not. Maybe we don't. I'm gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna go and start on our angle. Really? Okay. Let's go back and build a line like this. There we go. Who says he doesn't like to cooperate? There we go. We have 1 line, 1 line coming out, and we can go for... Let's see here. This one is waiting for the line to be green. That's fine. All of them have to go to the last one. What about this one here? This one is not needed. Actually, this one needs to be connected to... Actually, no. I don't think we need this. So let's go for removing this railroad here. This railroad here is not needed. So you come to here and you cannot go to the right hand side one. Okay, can we go from... How can we get trains to get from here to the last one? We can get them by doing this, which is gonna look fugly. The only problem I have here, we need to have semaphores on this side. So this is going to be typical mixed semaphores here that allows them to go into the station and have these ones on the outside. Okay, and then from here you have just clear. Oh, okay, you just clear it all the way, and this is resolved. And here we're gonna have, you need to choose in which direction you're gonna go. Unfortunately, none of them actually can go to the right hand side one. Okay, so this is what we need to fix. They need to be able to go from here to the last one. Okay, so how can we do that? We can do it by creating a direct line here and then just see if it sticks. Throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. Doesn't stick. We could have done it if we did this earlier. We could have done it here, but I don't think that's an option. Oh, here we go. We had it for... Here we go. I'm gonna give it a go, but... oh, actually, it doesn't look that bad. Here we go. This is how I envisioned it. This is exactly how it was in my dreams. We have 3... Okay, and let me put the rest of the railroad in production straight away. Let's see if these trains... I can see that we have a problem with trains over here, so we're gonna just put this one here and this one in this direction. This is fine, and the opposite side the same thing. When you're coming into the tunnel, you have to have this one, and when you're coming out of tunnel, you have to have that. I will put a couple of these in here just to speed them up through this section of the railroad. As there's no trains in this section of the railroad, I don't think we're gonna have any issues. They shouldn't have any question marks. And yes, they don't have any question marks. So all of it through here, it functions. The tunnel and the bridge is the only thing that they're gonna have to be sharing, but we will have trains waiting to pass through this. This side is done as well, and the last thing we have here is this section here. We have a pause. We have this one here and this one here. Perfect. And we need to connect this one. Okay, so we have remove semaphores, remove railroad. Remove railroad. Ooh, okay. Build railroad, and then go to, let's see, chain semaphore coming in, chain semaphore coming in, normal coming out, perfect. And we just need a couple of more of these, well, everywhere. So let's go for several locations here, and this is gonna speed up the last segment of our railroad. Of course, we could have built a tunnel and a bridge and a tunnel again, but I chose against it, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. It's just the price is a little bit on a steep side, so I'm gonna leave them alone. Why the hell are you going alone? Okay, so this one is transporting containers, and we're not getting anything in container area anymore. Why is that? That is because we don't have anything that needs to be supplied here. We have only one distribution office that is distributing chemical plant, plastics factory, container loading facility. Only breads here. We can start exporting chemicals, but that's gonna put a huge pressure on our truck system, because I told them to load chemicals here. But hey ho, I think yeah, I think they should be maybe exporting chemicals as well, because this train is actually not doing anything. So come on, chop chop. I think they can start getting chemicals from this chemical storage, so we can have chemicals produced faster over there. Of course, we are importing crops, and what are you guys doing? You're doing an F-all. Nothing. And here we go. The big train is coming in. Showcase of the Soviet industry. So let's check out him, how he's gonna load all of this. I'm gonna speed up a little bit to see what is our production actually here. I am gonna assume that our alumina is gonna be adequate. What is our aluminium production? So it's 30 tons a day with maximum production. Of course, this is only 20% or something. Well, a little bit less than 10% at the amount of people we have here. You can see that the buses are full. Our bus stops are... What do they need? Food. Yeah. Oh, right. They public transport. Well, not only public transport, but we are actually missing food. Did this affect our population of the city? Not that much, actually. I mean, we have some buildings not fully populated, but okay. Food-wise, I'm gonna import it until we resolve the situation. We have our, yeah. Let's say that 20% is our current production. 20% of this, that would be 6 tons a day. But doesn't matter. He's gonna be waiting here until he's full. You can see that he can carry 400 tons of aluminum. 400 tons, that's gonna take a while for the train to be filled in. Okay, what about our chemical production now? If we go all the way to the other side to Bonigi, this is our biggest chemical plant, currently is missing wood. Why are you missing wood? What the hell are you doing? Okay, oh, he's unloading wood. Okay, currently wood seems to be in short supply, and you can see that this is... Okay, this is kind of working, but logs to chemicals, Bonigi. Let me do this. Let me double up on these bad boys. Do we have... Did I buy? I don't think I did. Oh, yeah, I did. It's here. Let me buy 3 more of these zills. This is ZIL 133 wood crane, so that would be felt 3 capacity, ZIL 1 with crane, right? That's the one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna give you a little bit of backup now, so we have a little bit increased chemical production. Of course, we're not using our own crops, but everything else is homegrown, homemade, with Babushkino being the main supplier of, well, most of the stuff. This looks like it's working perfectly fine. I like how this is doing. Do you have the roller here? Hell no. Okay, this industry is not really... they don't have all the vehicles they're supposed to be having. So I'm gonna just... Let me guess that this is the actual problem. No. Oh, people can roll. Okay, people can roll, but they're missing asphalt. Let me see what's with asphalt here. Asphalt plant is working, cannot store... Yeah, it just needs to be delivered. That's fine. Okay, just to help them out, we have this, dumper, and this is a dumper as well. 2 buses. Well, I'm gonna give them the road construction paver and roller. Just so they have more equipment to help them out. Obviously, this is too late for this road, but there's future roads they're gonna need help with. Okay, that's about it. I wanna go back and check out how is our potential car industry doing. You can see that parking spaces here are, well, at least being constructed, if nothing else. You know what? Let's finish this. This is assigned. We have assigned offices already. That's fine. What about these guys here? Yeah, they're kind of in the early stages of whatever they're doing at the moment. Asphalt is missing. So what's the deal with asphalt here? Asphalt. They have everything. Obviously, they just need to deliver stuff. We have trucks moving around. That's fine. And... let me connect this mud road over here, just for sake of being connected. Oh, right. Perfect. But I was thinking about the cars as well. You can help me out with this. What do you think about putting cars in Danilsk? I think Danilsk is too small for cars. I mean, like, everything is close by. We have a lot of workers already working there, and the walking distance, it's not ideal actually, but it's close to this station, and most of the people... Yeah, problem is that we shouldn't get workers here, because they can't get work on the other side. There's just too many of them. Too many people on the other side. What's with this? I thought we were gonna be having a population explosion, but they're actually growing quite stable growth. That's a little bit surprising, because I thought they have everything that they need, except spirituality over here. Interesting anyway. Ship production is going perfectly fine. We are producing these bad boys over here, and tankers. These are Chinese tankers, and I think they are absolutely cheapest crap ever. But they're they're fit for the purpose. So that's working fine. So what do you think about the car industry? Not car industry, cars over here. There's another industry I want to start over here, and that would be the harbor. Somewhere around here we can fit a harbor. I think this shouldn't be a big problem. Maybe for exports I was thinking oil initially, but getting oil with train here, it's gonna be tricky. It's too far. We can try pumping station over the mountains, but I think that's first of all unrealistic, and second of all, yeah, trains getting trains here to export oil. It's actually further away than for Tomsk exporting oil with trains over there. Well, probably not, but it's similar. Actually, maybe it is, because they have to go around the mountains. But anyway, let me know what you think, what we can export over here. We can start maybe with chemicals, packing them in containers. Maybe I can have these containers redirected from here, but then again, it's closer to get to the border than bringing containers to be exported by ship. Probably exporting anything by ship over here wouldn't mean that we have to produce it kind of close by to be worth it. And at the moment I don't see a lot of resources here. Oh, we're gonna have to go through these messages. I'm pretty sure nothing. Oh yeah, there's oil underneath. Ooh, there's oil underneath. Maybe. But it's underneath the city, and this is what I don't like. I don't like to build these pumping stations next to the city, and that being said, Tomsk over here is full of oil fields next to the bay. But anyway, let's go through the messages first, and let's see how we're doing here. Oh, Mr. Old Gala, thank you for pointing out that our people are rebelling, actually. We gave up on the pig farms above Bonigi. We settled to have chicken farms, which is... Ooh, right. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, right, this is an old message, is it? Interesting. Why didn't I delete this previously? That's weird. Okay, that's good. Now it's good that it's resolved. Okay, so how you doing with the upgrades of the villages here? Roads are going slowly, but they're still going. On this side, we have expanded into 3 different lanes. That's perfect. And what do we have here? We have this village is... it's progressing slowly as well, but it's gonna be okay. This is the foundation we need to lay if we want to have some kind of traffic coming in here. Here we have railroad extensions. We have 2 railroad extensions here towards our livestock in Molcha, and we have our Chernacova, I think it would be proper pronunciation of this. We have obviously famous beers from there that we need to reinvest our money in, and of course a railroad extension. I'm kind of hoping that our railroad construction vehicle, that is obviously this one from here, really busy on construction these railroads, so kind of negating of existence of this of this one here, because this railroad construction vehicle doesn't belong to this office, but actually belongs to the one that is supposed to be working on the other side, which kind of makes me... Oh, you son of a gun. Yeah, of course, this was filled from before. Makes me want to build a railroad construction office around here so we can focus on these railroads. Construction of these railroads probably would be better in Petersgrad over here because of the access to both lanes of railroad, actually all 3 lanes of railroads in every direction. But anyway, let me go and quickly finish up with these, because I would like our people to start working here as soon as possible. So I would like to see some cars rolling around here. So let's go building this and build this. Let's discuss this as well for a moment. Regarding cars and parking spaces, be mindful that it can easily explode in your face. Oh, please don't tell me that Maluch is not here anymore. Oh, you son of a gun. I will be, unfortunately, I still didn't turn on the cheat mode, but this is probably the first time ever I'm gonna be using cheat mode other than line spacing, which is too late right now, to make all vehicles available, because looks like the time ran over a little. No, it's 1972. Oh, we have to wait for another year. No, 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 no cheats. No, we're not cheating. We're not cheating. Maluch is still not being produced. So little Polish car. We have F125P. Let's go with that one. That would be Fiat, I believe. So I'm gonna go for that. Eastern Germany, Warburg, Soviet Union, East Germany, Trabant. Let's go for a mixture of it. Let's go for four of these Polish guys, and then we're gonna go for a couple of I believe this would be Skoda. Let's go for four of those. Let's go for a couple of Soviet Union, not red ones, yellow ones. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have these Soviet Union V24s, and then let's go for a couple of Trabants, yellow ones. Warburg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's see if we have green ones. We have them. Trabants. Let's go for family Trabants over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have some cars. Looks quite nice. I think it looks quite colorful. I'm happy about that. And we're gonna have some cars. This is for emergencies only. Obviously, it's already emergency. All jokes aside, this is for people working in the heating plant and power plants, so we don't have any issues during the winters. So we at least have a supply of skeleton crew for our heating plant and power plant. I'm gonna implement this in other areas for key industries, which I think this is definitely key industry. We're gonna have somewhere in the Novgorod and Nega area as well. We're gonna focus on that in the next episode or next episodes. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, let me know what you think. If you want to support the channel, you have a description of the video, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.